crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On 2.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, 11, 180.
Burrow setting up the play action. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
11, gun.
First and 10 at the 48.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action with Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Trying for the deep ball. This is intercepted by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
It's a turnover on downs.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. Running down the left side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Captain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He has the 1st over the middle. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That goes for 32 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Oh, ready.
They'll throw again. Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this is going to be 4th down. He got 2, but he needed just a little bit more. Offensive line fast.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Nix on the move, headed right. Finds Mims. And they make the tackle at the 38. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
12, get set. 180, 11, Thomas.
Burrow on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
On 1, right?
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-zip already.
Broncos nothing. McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Bombers. Captain.
They're going for it. It's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
To the right, yeah.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nix to throw again. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. brother. It's another interception. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
1-1, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11, empty. 12, it's just set. Wide 80. Got it.
He'll air it out on 3rd. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Again, he's got room. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. McPherson at the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos nothing. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Almost set. Ready. Wide 80 was hot.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Almost set. Go. Ready. Bombers.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for this. He connects downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Give up the middle to Harvey. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Harvey once more. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Back at his own 49.
Get wide. Ole. Captain. Joe.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 25.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's inside the 10. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good for Broncos.
Once more, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points in this game. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. DJ Turner comes up with it. It's a foot race. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
30. Broncos 6.
Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here, so they're going to try the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
So it'll be second and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment.
On one, right?
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Here we go.
Right back to Chase. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
16-yard line.
On one, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Right touch.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 6. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Hold on, set. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Nix from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
11. Here we go. 11, Thomas.
It's quickly out to Chase. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A gain of 27 on the play.
From the red zone on first. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Nix off the play action. Headed out right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage. Just because you're worried about taking the safety, you still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. 180. Plays hot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one connects. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get more points to end the lopsided first half. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
He's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for...
On the east side on a Friday night.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em